Men, y'all need to understand what I'm about to say. This is mental health month for men, okay? But what I'm finna say is some real shit. Nobody talks about andropause, and that silence is literally costing men their lives for real. It's causing a lot of men to lose their lives. Andropause is what happens when a man's testosterone starts declining, usually somewhere between their 30s up to 55. Now, like menopause, it doesn't announce itself. It just quietly takes things away. Women have perimenopause, thank God, to give them the signs that they're finna go through their stage of menopause. Men, we don't have that. Women go through much, much worse than we do, I admit. But when we go through that andropause, that shit got some deadly shit that's going to happen to you mentally, emotionally. And it has even caused people to commit suicide. It has ruined families, marriages, relationships, jobs, you name it. It's done these things similar to what women go through. So if you want to hear how this thing works and what it does to people, I'm going to tell you in this video if you just want to take the time to learn it and share it with people you love, whether it's men and women. Now, the first thing that is going to hit you with is depression. Once it can get that going, everything else is going to work like clockwork against you. But not the kind that people recognize as depression. It's not the crying. It's the emptiness. It's a man sitting at the dinner table with his whole family and feeling completely alone. And because he doesn't know the words for it, he goes literally silent at the table. And everyone around him starts to feel that. And they think it's weird, or they think it's something wrong with their father or that man at the table. It is something wrong with them. They're going through something. It's called fucking andropause. And then anger slowly creeps its way in. And this one destroys relationships, family, marriages, jobs, you name it. It will destroy everything because anger is the one emotion men are given permission to show. So everything else comes out as rage when they show anger. His kids start walking on eggshells. His partner stops sharing things with him, and he doesn't even fully understand why he's so angry. All he knows is that he's just angry, and it feels like he's angry all the time. Yeah, sometimes we can say it's the job or the stress or whatever else, but if you really pay attention to these things that I'm telling you a man is dealing with or going through, you will notice that they are dealing with fucking andropause. It is a thing, a real medical thing, a medical fucking condition. Just like perimenopause and menopause are medical fucking conditions. And all three of these should be put on insurance bill, so people can get the right proper help that they need to get through this shit. So now that you done got to that space of just being angry all the time, in comes exhaustion. That shit hits next. It's not tired from a long day of exhaustion of working. We're talking about like bone tired, the thing that we used to love. We stopped doing them. The goals we had, they feel pointless to us. And from the outside, it looks like men are just stopped caring about work, about family, about everything. And that's not the case. They're literally dealing with this thing called andropause. And that shit affects a lot of things, like I told you. So if you want to keep learning about this, I'm going to keep going about this video. You can keep listening to this video until you get the full video. But I'm being serious with you. What it does to men, it harms men in so many ways. And the reason I'm telling you this stuff is because I went through it, and it hit me in my 30s, mid 30s, and it was going through all the way through my 40s. Like I was married at the time. I had the coolest wife in the world. Every brother, sister out there said, your wife is cool as it. My kids were on point. They all had full bedrooms with full bathrooms. Well, one of them did. He had a big ass bedroom though. You know, I had the big, beautiful bedroom myself. Me and my wife when I was married at the time, and the Scarface type bathroom, lived in Sherwood Forest. Like the life was on point, but I was never fully happy. I was feeling missing. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling lost, feeling rage. All of these things were happening within me, and I didn't know what was going on or what was happening to me at all. I didn't know. Nobody understood. Quitting jobs, didn't even try, didn't put effort in my family, left stress on the woman I was married to. Everything was just terrible, what I was going through. Feeling missing, like a piece of me was missing, like I'm trying to find that piece of puzzle that belongs in this completed puzzle, but I can't find that piece to put in there for completion. And that was the thing that was destroying me. It was destroying me. Seriously. And then there's this one thing that's taboo. No man ever wants to speak about or tell anybody about. Nobody wants to talk about this. Low sex drive, erectile dysfunction. For a lot of men, this right here, it hits their identity at the core. So they go quiet about it. They carry it alone. Their partners think it's about them. Think that they're not wanted anymore, desired anymore. And now they feel shame. And actually, both of them start to feel some type of way. And nobody's talking to nobody anymore because of that. Because of that. Now, I will admit, I experienced some of that, but it didn't hit me as hard as other men I know it hit hard, because they told me how they are. Man, I'm attracted to my wife. I love women. I for some reason, I just don't have a desire to smash one. Women out here that talk about the single brother, then the married man was like, I don't know what's wrong with me. My wife is desirable, but I just don't know, you know? And that's a real thing. And I'm going to thank Marquita. She introduced me to the word andropause 2 years ago. And I started learning it recently because I was trying to understand menopause and perimenopause and andropause. From what I learned, what she told me about, I realized I was going through it back then. So I decided to learn more about it. Why isn't it a medical condition? Why is perimenopause not considered a medical condition? Why is menopause not considered a medical condition to be in under insurance, to be a right to go to a doctor to get treatment for? Why is this not a thing? Oh my God. And then comes the fucking brain fog, right? Forgetting words mid sentences, struggling to concentrate. For a man who has spent his whole life being the provider, the problem solver, the strong one, feeling mentally slow is terrifying to men out there going through that. So men hide it, and the isolation actually gets deeper from that. There's times where my kids were telling me I said this, and I'm like, no, I don't recall saying that, but apparently I did, you know? Or I'll be talking and I just forget literally what I'm trying to complete when I'm saying something. It's crazy fucking work. This andropause is crazy work. Here is what I need you to hear, men and women out there, sons and daughters, whoever. Men between 45 and 64 have one of the highest suicide rates of any group. And andropause sits right in the middle of that fucking window. Depression that goes unnamed, identity that gets stripped away quietly, a lifetime of being told to man up and push through some shit. No language for what they're feeling at all. No permission to fall apart at all. That is a dangerous combination to put on a man. And when andropause hits you, it's not nice to you. And the worst part of all this is that it's treatable. It is. A blood test, a conversation with a doctor, therapy, lifestyle changes. There are real answers. But most men never get there because nobody told them what this thing really is that we're dealing with, that we're going through. And they won't even put it on insurance. Like they won't put perimenopause and menopause on there to be covered. And that shit is fucked up. It ain't fair. It's not right. I want you to share this to somebody you love. Man, I want you to share it to the man you love, the father you love, the uncle, whoever it is. And share it with women too so you can understand too what men deal with too. And you deal with a lot more, ladies. Don't get me wrong. I know all about menopause and perimenopause. I've been learning. You guys go through more. But I just want men to be aware of what they go through too. My name is Anthony Yanish. I got to go. Be in peace. And remember, be a gift to the next human being. And I will say this. Go to Amazon. Get my book, Life Ain't No Fairy Tale, on sale for $15 right now. But it is going up to $20 in the next few days. Take care.